In this video, we're going to unbox Sergeant Ripper Jackson.
Scifiwargamers.
Greetings, hobby fans. My name's Marcel, and it's my mission to help you explore the hobby. So today we're unboxing the store anniversary miniature Astra Militarum Sergeant Ripper Jackson. Let's jump in. Alright, let's open this Sergeant Ripper Jackson. We'll start off by removing the cellophane. Okay, and here we are. We have our store anniversary miniature Warhammer 40,000 Astra Militarum Sergeant Ripper Jackson. I wonder how she got that nickname. Contains one Citadel miniature with the new Warhammer logo there. On the end of the box we have our standard hazard warnings. No 0 to 3-year-olds, but it should be for 12-year-olds and above. Astra Militarum Sergeant Ripper Jackson on the side here. And we also have the batch code here on the end with the logo. And on the back, what does that say? Dearest viewer, if you enjoy the content on this channel, then please consider joining the Patreon page, the link to which is in the description below. I will love you forever. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Interesting, I wonder who put that on there. So on the back here it says Sergeant Ripper Jackson, an indomitable Catachan sergeant. Did I say Catachan or Catachan then? I think it's pronounced Catachan. Anyway, Ripper has torn apart countless foes with her chainsword, and it looks like she would because look at the size of it. It is ginormous. We can see the rear of her here. We can see a downwards facing shot there. A detail shot of the interesting foliage and plants. A side on shot and another front on telling us that this is a bolt gun. The colours you will need for the red bandana are Mephiston Red, Carrotberg Crimson, as I like to call it, Evil Sun Scarlet, Squig Orange, which looks very brown on this swatch. And then for the green they're using Conrack Green, Iron Rack Skin, Athonian Camo Shade, Krieg Khaki and White Scar. That I assume would be the stripes maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's open this up. So, we have a bent instruction manual. Nothing else is left in that box. Okay, so we have a instruction manual and the miniature. Let's start with this instruction manual with a very naughtily bent page there. We can sort that out with a bit of back bending. Notice we now have a crease. Well, inside we have some clear instructions, which is nice. Gives us our paint swatches again. I'm thinking myself of changing the weapon loadout, but we'll see how it goes. And in the back here are the rules for Sergeant Ripper Jackson. She apparently isn't a named character, just a veteran. And it says, Sergeant Ripper Jackson can be used to represent a veteran sergeant in one Catachan veterans unit. Armed with a bolt gun, las pistol, chainsword and frag grenades, the datasheet below contains the essential rules as opposed to the non-essential rules to field this model on the battlefield. For the full rules for this unit, see Codex Astra Militarum. So she has a typical loadout there for a sergeant. I didn't notice she had a las pistol though. We'll be looking at that in closer detail in a moment. We also have some French rules, some Spanish, German and Italian on the back there. And now is always my favourite part, trying to get the miniature out without breaking it. These things are in tight. It's always fun. Oh, It's just popped out nicely there. There's the base. What does it say today? We always like to read the bases. Games Workshop 2013-40. So is this a 40mm base or a 32? Should be a 32, right? Interestingly, if this is a 32mm base, does it mean any forthcoming Astra Militarum units will also be on 32mm bases? You decide. Look at my dirty long fingernails again. And here is the sprue we've all been waiting to see. Interestingly, the base takes up a large proportion. There's a little skull there, another one there, and some foliage and some lictor tentacles here, which are interesting. This, I believe, is the lictor's head. Hard to see that. We also have the chainsword there in a scabbard or sheath or whatever you want to call that, which is interesting. I think it's the first time I've seen one like that. The neighbour's dog is barking. We'll go and see to that with the chainsword in a moment. There is her face here. See if I can get that in shot for you. There we go. That's the face. That is the face of a veteran there. And a giant Venus flytrap looking thing here. The bolt gun, which has an interesting strap. Oh yes, because it's upside down. Ah, the hand is attached, so we'll have to do some hard converting to sort that out. Shouldn't be too hard, it's only moderately attached perhaps. Then we have everyone's favourite leg in Warhammer 40,000, the prosthetic limb of Sergeant Ripper Jackson, which looks a bit like a Necron leg to me. Very interesting. And then, moving on, we have her chest as a separate piece, her tactical vest, and awesome buckle over the top there. Looks like that might dig in and be a little bit painful. The back of her jacket there with slot for the chainsword. Here we have the other leg and what looks like a couple of sweet corn growths there, or maybe grenades growing out of the ground. They do look interesting to paint. There's another one here, some sort of undergrowth. Are these native to Catachan, these plants, or are they on some other death world? Here's her las pistol we were speaking about earlier. The focus today is atrocious. Date on the sprue is 2020. There's her arm. And I think that is it on the sprue. Looking forward to building this and turning it into part of my Elysian force. So what did you think of this miniature? Do you think it's worth £21 of your money? Have you bought it? Will you be using it? Will you convert it, or will you use it stock? Please let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more unboxing videos, you can click the playlist up here somewhere. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That means you, Tory. As always, thank you very much for watching, and always remember to drill your barrels.